Erev Tov, good evening. Here we are, counting, ready to count, maybe not ready to count, who knows. But we came here, we checked in, and we showed up, and that's what we need to do each and every day. And so today we're still in day 37 until we count the next day. And our work was to remind ourselves that the gentleness of our own spirit brings us strength. That we were supposed to, as our work was cut out for us, was to be able to say that I trust the unfolding and I will meet it well. That regardless of what it is, I'm gonna find my way. I'm gonna get my strength within the connection to that which is around me, surrounding me, within me, to say, you know what, I trust in whatever unfolds. I'm going to meet it well. I'm going to do the best that I can. And I'm going to find my place, committing myself to the unfolding as I trust that guidance will come. Many of you may have tried this practice, the affirmation of this is what's going to happen. I'm going to trust that it is the right path. I'm going to try to be strengthened by it as I connect to it, meeting it well. Might have happened for some of us, not happened for others. We might have tried to, and then something arises, and we're like, "What? I can't meet it well because of X, Y, Z." We always have 100 million excuses of why we can't, but perhaps we thought about those words. That, hey heart, I'm going to trust this. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to be strengthened by the process. And whatever comes, I'll meet it to the best of my ability. That brings us gratitude in the moment and in moments. Moments where we needed strength, Gevurah Sheba Yesod on day 37. Moments where we needed strength. And moments where we realize that our strength comes from connection to that which is community, that which is spiritual connection, that which is God, universe, spirit, whatever that is, that we get strength from each other and from showing up. So that's my gratitude. You know what? Days are hard and some days are easy, but showing up to connect reminds us that that's something that gives us strength. And so I pray that each time it happens, I meet that well. Some things you're grateful for, your gratitude is showing. What is it in this moment if you care to share? So let's count. Let's see what we're about today as we move to the next day. L'Shem yichud kushabrichu ushchinte hineni muchan umizuman לקיים מצוות העשה של ספירת העומר, של ספירת העומר, של ספירת העומר, של ספירת העומר. Here we are, ready and prepared to fulfill this mitzvah. As it says, we are here to count. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ruach haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat ha'omer. And hayom shmona u'shloshim yom, almost said the wrong day, shehem chamisha shavuot u'shlosha yamim la'omer. This is the 38th day, totaling 5 weeks and 3 days of the Omer. And so it were week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed, and 3 days. So here we are, and we only have this little bit to go, but look how far we have come. So day 38, what is it about? Tiferet Sheba Yesod. Tiferet. What's Tiferet again? Truth. I'm going to sneeze. Balance, compassion, beauty, harmony. Truth, balance, compassion, beauty, harmony. Within this week of Yesod, which is the grounding, bonding, foundation, connection. As a reminder in this week, Yesod calls us to feel ourselves grounded in the mystery and to feel the mystery rising within us. Yesod calls us to encounter the fire, the sacred sparks at the core of our existence. We honor all that guides and sustains us as we go. The reminder is our foundation is built upon that which is, or that which came before us. As we continue to connect, we are creating this truth and balance and harmony of compassion with one another. And so here we are on day 38, which means 5 weeks and 3 days. Tiferet Sheba Yesod. Tiferet beauty. The beauty that is each and every one of our souls. The beauty which is in each and everything around us. Sometimes it's really hard to see. But sometimes it's really easy to see. So when it's really easy, we take it for granted. Sometimes we don't even notice it. And then, when it's hard, we find ourselves searching. Beauty within connection. Touching the depths of our aligned selves with the truth of each moment. Truth sometimes also means the unfolding as we see it. That in the moment is truth until we start taking that vision or that feel and making it our own. So the truth is, there it is revealed for it, ourselves, for us. And then our mind does all kinds of wonky, crazy things. And that truth becomes our version of truth. So we try to align ourselves with the truth of each and every moment, feeling the soul within us shift as it moves towards balance. We see it. We see the truth in what it is. We try to balance it out. When it's something good, it comes easy. When it's something bad, it's not so easy. But we kind of try to find a place where we can meet in the middle. Noticing beauty in the simple and ordinary, and declaring that all life is sacred. declaring that all life is sacred. So on this day, Tiferet Shebi Yesod, day 38. Well, I was looking to see before I got on here, but I didn't find it readily. But the Sfirot, the different weeks that we are working on, I thought that there was not a chart, but a visual that I needed. But of course, it's not here. It might be in this prayer book. Let me just check quickly. It is. Look at that. So, each Sfirot, each week, each attribute, each sphere of our existence. I mean, you won't be able to read this chart, but at least you can see what it looks like. But Yesod and Tiferet. So, let me try to... Yesod and Tiferet are both in the center line. The center line reminding us in this tree of life that it is that we have to be situated in this strong... Guys calling me, sorry. Funeral director calling me. They know I'm busy here. Being strong in compassion and our bonds with one another brings us to a place of center, right? So we can only hope that we find the truth and the balance, Tiferet, within Yesod, this foundation, right? Because they both are going to align to keep us straight in this tree of life. If our tree of life is kind of cockeyed, then perhaps it can't withstand all that is. But this Tiferet brings us back to center, brings us back to truth, brings us back to balance each and every time. As our foundation is here, really like here, as our foundation is what holds us, what grounds us, we realize that if we're not balanced, the decisions that we make in life don't come easy. But when we feel more balanced, when we feel more correct, more truthful, more in the space that we need to be in the setting that we need to be in, it's easier to move forward with courage, with assurance and reassurance, knowing that there's a safety net for us, right? The foundation is those that hold us up, the pillars of the community that is our own community, whatever that looks like for you. And so when things are balanced in the middle, when things are truth, we can find ourselves ready to take on the world, ready to see the beauty in that which is our connection to it. So what's our work? There's always something to do, right? For sure, there's always something to do, trust me. Like load the dishwasher when I'm done here. Feed my very pregnant wife and probably do some laundry. But there's other work to be done. There's other work to be done because this connection is so beautiful. Especially on this day 38, Tiferet Shebi Yesod, where it is beauty within connection. So we're going to do a little gratitude work for that connection, that beautiful connection. To find a place that's beautiful to you. It could be anywhere. If you ask Andrea, she'll say her favorite place to sit, not right this second because she can hardly fit behind the steering wheel, but her favorite place to sit is in the car. So she goes wherever she goes, work, store, wherever it is. And then she arrives at our home. She parks in the street. I park in the driveway because the boss, Ella, says so. It's actually a pretty good reason. I'll just share it because we're on here. Her car is white. My car is dark navy, looks black. And so there's a tree by our curb. And so, as he says, it doesn't matter if mommy's car is in the street because the bird poop is white and her car is white. But he doesn't like how the bird poop looks on my car. So how funny is that? So for her, she always arrives home and then I see her outside and she's still sitting in her car. It's like a safe haven before you have to come into the madness. It's like a place where you check your phone and you take a deep breath and you take in the sights. You see who didn't bring the garbage cans. Wherever that beautiful place is for you, you're going to find that place sometime between tonight and tomorrow night. A place that to you is beautiful, that to you is sacred. It could be anything. Get there and sit there. Look around. Take in the details, the sights, the sounds, the smells. And then close your eyes. And feel that sacredness now move inside. Because you feel it on the outside. Because you picked that place, right? You picked the place to be beautiful and sacred, so you know it's going to be. On the outside, because that's what you feel and smell and touch and see. But now you're going to close your eyes in that same sacred space and feel its sacredness within you. You're going to take a deep breath and you're going to give thanks for that moment. You're going to allow yourself to feel that gratitude, that beauty that came from outside and you moved it inside with connection. You connected to that place, to that breath, to that moment. And after you breathe in a couple of times, giving thanks, we want to close that sacredness by offering words of gratitude, sure. But more importantly, by offering words, the words of your heart. They don't have to be planned out. You don't have to write it. You don't have to read it from somewhere. Because the beauty is, tradition lets us use our own words to pray in whatever way we know how, or we don't. To pray, to offer, to have an offering of some sort for the safety and the well-being of others. In this moment in time, we're praying. Our eyes are to Rafa, where we're praying for the safety and the well-being of our people. And I don't want you to stop that at all. But I want you to do something different. I want it to be about the sacredness, the connection with the beauty that you're feeling in that moment. Because in that moment, you'll take that feeling, that deep feeling of gratitude, and offer a blessing on behalf of someone you love, someone you know, someone you don't know. Offer something, some blessing, some words about the safety and the well-being of someone else. Then we'll be able to say, on day 38, Psalm 138, verses 1 and 2, says, we give thanks with all of our hearts. We lay ourselves down in the holy temple, in the place, in the sacredness of time and space. I added those words, so don't go looking for them somewhere in the Psalms. And give thanks for all, for love and for truth. To be able to say we give thanks with all of our heart as we lay down in that sacred place. Give thanks for all, for love and for truth. The entire Meltzer family, everyone's listening in. I love you, Meltzers. Of course. Happy anniversary, Larry and Rachel. And Marnie, well, you're the best part. I better not say that because Rachel will be jealous. But how beautiful it is, the bond and relationship that you guys have as one big family. May you all be blessed. Bet and Elisa and Debbie and Samantha, Donna, Amy, all of you, together as a collective. We see the beauty in each other as we continue to connect, to count, to do. May we all find the sacredness in beauty and in love. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. And let's keep counting. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep connecting. Have a great night. Lila Tov, a restful night. And guess what? I'll see you back here in the morning. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Or Avinu Chai.